No time to prepare. We have a thumbnail that's plenty stupid enough. What should we play here? Let's get it going. How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day in Kansas here. It's nice and cool out. Glad the summer's ending because I've about had my fill of summer. How's everybody doing? What harps are you playing? How's things in your neck of the woods? Or area of the desert or wherever it is you be? I've been stuck on playing a lot of Indian harps. I played a lot of Indian harps this week. Somebody said, Brandon McCarley, are you going to go over some techniques? Sure. What type of techniques would you like to go over? I'm not an expert on the jaw harp, but I'm really super enthusiastic, so I'll help you out however I can. I've been playing a lot of Indian. I'm the scout kid you gave the. Oh, cool! Hey, from the festival. Yeah, I had a fantastic time at the festival. I hope you did too. How are the harps treating you? And to make it easier for you, if you want to know about what time I'm going on live, it's not consistent. I try to go on sometime in between 8 and 10 o'clock Central Time. But with my son and with everything I got going on, sometimes it's hard to have a consistent time. So if you get a hold of me on Facebook at the Harpery, I'll shoot you I'll put you on a messenger list that will give like 15, 20-minute notice before I go live. Oh, just some for a beginner. Oh, sure. Let's see, which harp? I think that I ended up giving you a Vandrak. A lot of the really advanced makers from Ukraine started out learning on the Vandrak. I know a lot of the people from Ukraine, and the Vandrak. It's not a really big, really super loud or sensitive harp, but it's got really good melodic qualities to it. But we won't go over melodics. Let's just go over holding it and plucking it. As you push your tongue to the top of your mouth, it makes your cavity smaller, so the tone goes up. And I like to breathe in and out, breathe in and out, breathe in and out. So start with your tongue in the center and start bringing your tongue up and find how the tones go up. Let's go up in like three or four steps to the roof of our mouth. We'll pluck inward, we'll breathe. We'll pluck inward, we'll move our tongue up a little bit, we'll breathe in and out, then we'll do the same until we reach the roof of our mouth, then we'll come back down to where our tongue's in the center. Then we're kind of back where our tongue is, and if we want it to go lower, we can actually start dropping our tongue down. We'll start with our tongue kind of in the center, and we'll start dropping our tongue down, breathing in and out. And we're kind of back where we was before. Let's go all the way up as high as we can get the tone, then we'll go all the way down with our tongue. By moving our tongue up, it goes higher. I'm having fun. Oh, yeah, dude. The harp playing is awesome, dude. It's awesome fun. Flying Florock said I got my first harp yesterday. Oh, dude, this is an exciting time for you when you're first figuring out songs. It's like, or first figuring out getting the note. Sunger Vargan. Oh, really? I haven't played one of those. How are you liking it? When you first got the sound in your head, it's really infectious. What we're gonna do to the Scout Boy who just commented, we're going to be breathing in and out. We're gonna go up, bring our tongue to the top, and then we're gonna come down and start with your tongue in the center and then start going up and down, plucking, and see if you can find a rhythm. We're just going to do that real slow at first. See how high you can make the tone go, and then see how low you can make it go. And do that for a little while till you get comfortable with it. And let's see if we can tap our foot and make a rhythm to that. Start doubling up. Out breath, in breath, out breath, in breath. See if you get like 1.5 per every one. Let's see, how am I doing that? Out, in, out. Out, in, out. Can I play the harp that I have? Is that this one here? Which harp? Which harp did I end up giving you? I can't remember exactly. Somebody said Red Skater. Which harp did you have? I think I'm talking to two different people and I'm losing track of which person's which. So if you comment back and let me know which harp you had, I thought it was the Vandrak Drumba, but I might have you confused with somebody else from the festival. I love it. Thank you for making all these videos and showing the harp playing. Oh, nice. Yeah. Your simple rhythms, you build your simple rhythms, your simple sounds first, and then later on the flow of more complex stuff goes. But what these simple techniques I'm going over, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, and then tapping your foot and getting a rhythm to it. That's a really easy way for building a central rhythm. And then as you experiment and make mistakes in your rhythm, your central rhythm or predatory rhythm picks it up every time. So I'm the scout kid at the Walnut Festival. Yeah, I can't remember which harp I ended up giving you. If I gave you a harp, it was probably this one here, the Vandrak. Or which harp? What did it look like? Hey Joe541, how you doing, dude? Yeah, the Scout Kid will have to tell me which harp I had ended up giving you. Anyways, I'm going to jump back into some harps that I normally play. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to break the Vandrak and see what I can do. Open, close, and breathing on it. Okay, we're gonna break open some other harps here. Thanks. Sometimes I get clinking metal noises. Oh yeah, these little Vandrak. He didn't just pass away. He passed away back in June. Trying to get some. His son studied with him, and I'm trying to get some more of those. I have a jaw harp by P Poke, and you have one made by him. I do. That's what. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I talked to like hundreds of people at the festival, so I have a hard time remembering who was who. Hold on, let me grab a Hobble Poke. Was it a big one or a little one? Now this Pablo Poke in here, doesn't have a lot of the buzz and a lot of the funk most Pavel Pokin did. I had a very large order I got from Pavel Pokin end of the spring. Could you teach me some rhythms on that one? Yes, yes. And the rhythms on most harps, you're going to be able to play on the Pavel Pokin. This Pavel Pokin in particular, I tuned to G2. It's one of a large batch that, or a medium-sized batch I'm sending to my teacher, Mark Grouden. He's going to be teaching a beginner melodics course. So I picked out the ones, I cleaned up third plate alignment, removed some metal, made them melodic so you can get melodic tones out of them. So this plays a lot cleaner than a normal Pavel does. But let me grab my old Pavel that's been beat up. I don't know how many times I've rebent this read on. Yeah, I guess I beat it up too much. This one's rolled around in my pocket quite a bit. Yeah, we're just going to go on the melodic one here. But things you can do on it, the same thing I was doing on the Drumba, the small Vandrak. Start with your central rhythm, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Start with your tongue in the center. We're going to go up. We're going to come back down. We're going to do that a couple times. And then start putting some time behind it, some intention. Out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out on every pluck. Other things you can do on that are A, E, I, O, and U. A, E, I, O, U. Almost anything you can turn it into a rhythm. You can go A, O, E, I, O, E, A, O, A, O, E, I, O, E, A, O. And you'll have to time out your plucks. You'll get comfortable doing this to where you know where you can pluck and where works out with the rhythm, so you're not killing your technique. You're working with your technique. There's kind of spaces where it works out well to pluck. Other things you can do is your percussive. And I have a tutorial coming out on that next week. And this weekend it was mainly on draw starts. Next weekend is going to be. And a little bit more advanced. Any percussive you do outward, you can do inward too. You can do them inward and outward. That way you can do your percussives. It seems like they're flowing seamlessly and endlessly. So out breaths where you need them, in breaths but where you need them, but keep your percussives fluid. Tick tock, toe. There's a ton of stuff you can do on a Pavel. You can do a lot, pretty much anything you can do on anything that's going to be either loud or saturated, you can do on a Pavel Pokin. This one in particular is melodic because I modified them. Some Pokins will come melodic, and some you got to modify, and some are just better. They have the soul of a saturated instrument. I've been kind of getting spiritual about the harp, thinking that harps have souls and whatnot, and they each have a personality, but I don't know. Anyways, we're going to keep this moving. We're going to put this one back. This goes in Dr. Growden's pile. It's that time of the year when allergy be flying. We're going to open up some harps here. What harp is everybody playing? Get some tea in me. Like a little caffeine. Last night I fell asleep. I normally will stay up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning playing, and I fell asleep. I was going to take like a 15 or 20 minute nap at 10 o'clock. I woke up, it was like 3:30, so I ended up making some more hooks for the wall here to hang some harps off, and then did maybe 45 minutes of practicing last night. Came up with the, before I make a video, especially a technique tutorial, got a max sale. I do. Yeah, I wish I could get harps from them. I need to touch base with them, but things weren't going the best for him last time I talked to him, which is probably almost a year ago. Where is my business located? My business is located in Kansas. I don't have a physical store. I have a web store, and I do harp sales in person and stuff like that. But I don't give out my address to people on the internet. But if you contact me at the Harpery, you can set something up, and I can mail you a harp, or check out my website. I just got a lot of things back on my website. Where was I going doing with this? Oh yeah, last night I spent like 45 minutes practicing. And before I do technique tutorials, which are the hardest videos to do because I make mistakes all throughout them, especially I misspeak all the time. I like to spend the evening before an hour or two, and I only got 45 minutes last night, but it's been 3, maybe 4 weeks since I've done a technique tutorial, ironing out what I want to go over in the tutorial and kind of loosely basing how I want to word it. And I never script any of my videos. I just kind of have a mental map. And I encourage all of you, as you're learning techniques, because I like to teach techniques as I'm learning them, because then you're more passionate about the technique, and you can share things as you discover them. So I encourage all of you, make a technique tutorial, share things that have work with you. There are people I met at the fest who hadn't been playing very long that I picked up techniques on. I'm like, oh, I really like what you're doing there. What do you think about the next step up in the harp by poking? It depends where you want to go with it. A poking large will play louder and more aggressively, like a more advanced Vargan. Glazerins are going to be louder, more saturated. Some of them are melodic. But that poking should keep you busy for a while. There's a Maxeyev E2. A lot of the harps I've been playing as of late haven't been tuned. My favorite harps are untuned harps, but there are a few I really dig the tunings on. I've kind of let my techniques drag. I used to rush the timing on it. Now I like to let it drag out, let the beat lag behind. Dr. Desjardins, what are you doing? Is it Desjardins with a like a silent J, or is it a hard J? Is it Desjardins? I feel like it's Desjardins or Desjardins. I don't know. George Desjardins is an awesome dude. I really like his videos. He has lots of ones on Facebook that are down by the river, and he has a YouTube channel. I believe it's called Manic Mountain Music. Yeah, this Maxeyev, it feels like you're whistling when you're doing the open close. Wee wee wee. That tongue. Yeah. Yeah. If you let your tongue drop down back, yeah. And I notice I'm watching myself and listening to myself like that looks like I look like an idiot when I do that with a harp, but it really yields a really cool result. That sort of warble to it comes from the back of your tongue, that soft tissue. I need to oil my Maxeyev. I've been, it's probably the only harp, one of the few harps I've neglected. What else? I've been playing. I got a whole bunch of Shipanov. Love my new Pijov. It's whistly. Oh, yeah, Pijovs are nice. I played a few at the fest. Do you want to get some? Got Fomenkov coming up again. I just got in a shipment of Shipanovs, F2s and F2 sharps. They're my favorite of the ships. They feel like the Holmes. Yeah, shoot me a message. I haven't even, I'm going to air the unboxing tomorrow, but I haven't even told anybody about them till now. The F2s and F2 sharps are got any 3? Got any 3 what? What's that mean? But I think there's 2 or 3 F2s and 2 F2 sharps. Do I have any F3s? I do not have any F3s. I can get you an F3 in a Morchang. I don't have any C3s, but I can get a C3 made in a Morchang. That's C3's. That's above B2. I might have a Morsing. Let me check my stocks of Morsing. I might have Morsing that fall pretty near to F3 and C3 that I can uptune just a little bit. What's the most techno-robotic sounding harp I know of? Well, that'd be a saturated harp. That'd be like, where is my Magnum? I think my Magnum's upstairs. But yeah, the Glazerin, anything flat fronted, do I sell? Yeah, I have a website. It's theharpery.com and also the Harpery on Facebook. About a quarter to one fifth of everything in my store that I sell is on my website. The rest of it is secret. Not secret, but I just haven't got it online yet. But yeah, oh, also, I do have some. I cleaned off a ton of Glazerin harps. And sometimes I'm just going to leave this out there here for people. Sometimes Glazerin reeds will come slightly tarnished. So if any of you beginners out there are looking for a really good beginner Glazerin starter harp that's cheaper, I'll sell them at cost. See, if you look, I've cleaned it off there, but there was a tarnish. There was a slight bit of rusting on the backside of the reeds, but they still play really good. So some of you beginners were asking, didn't catch what your website's called. What is it? Hold on a second. Hold on. It is. It is theharpery.com. But yeah, people were asking what the next step is from Apollo. I forgot all about these. I had some Glazerin come, and out of 100 and some of them had slightly rusted. The reeds rusted. They didn't oil them. So I went ahead and I cleaned that off there, but it left it slightly discolored, and there's actually nothing wrong with the harps. They still play really good. If there's any beginners out there, and I'm just going to offer this to people who follow my live feed, if you're looking for a beginner harp for somebody for cheap, I'll sell them pretty much at cost. Ship it for maybe $16. But yeah, there's actually nothing wrong with it. And I stopped the tarnish, but it discolored the reed on the backside. So if you're looking for a really good beginner harp for somebody, what are some bass harps on there? Niega makes a good bass. I just sold a Parmaple G0. Played ridiculously stable. It felt like papery, and it just growled. But I ended up getting rid of my deep bass holotrope. Niega just finished up 3 more holotrope. One of them's untuned for my collection because I collect untuned instruments. I like them not to be tuned. Here's an old Niega. The pollen's in there. I go hoarse super quick. This is an old Niega. The new Niega, the holotropes are big like that. I ended up selling one. Had one, and then I'm having a new one made. I commissioned him make one that's untuned. Oh, I'm going hoarse again. Oh, the pollen in the air. Don't like it. How big Phantom Glazerin is bassy in the site? Yes. I'll just play one for you. Yeah, the big Phantom is bassy. It's not going to be as bassy as like a Titan or a Holotrope or a deep bass palm, but it's bassy. I prefer the mini Phantom because it's not quite as deep, but it has better melodics. The regular size Phantom, like without the ball in, is a really aggressively reeded mid-range. And pretty robotic too. I'm not going to open it up because it's a pretty loud harp with the... Oh, I hope I didn't wake up the baby. Probably not. With the ball in, it's pretty deep. Admittedly, the volume, how much for the Niega put aside for me? Just message me on Facebook, dude. Hold on there. Let me get this oiled. I think she's just putting the baby away, and I didn't wake him, hopefully. I think we'd hear him squawking. I'll just play. Yeah, the Phantom, or not the Phantom, but the Niega haven't arrived yet. I got a message from him that he hasn't finished, and I just need to pay for him. The Mini Phantom, Joe. This one has better melodic content, and it's not quite as loud. It has a more flexible reed. And with the ball in, after this, I'm going to be done demoing harps for a while. I'm going to get on a harp and just open it up. It takes to get, because the magnetic ball fits in the necklace case. It takes pretty much a ballpoint pen to get them out. Although some people with small fingers can get them out. Oh man. Okay, we'll get this magnetic ball taken out of here. We're going to open up some harps and do some playing. What's everybody playing? You said you got a Pijov you're playing. I think didn't you get one of the little Pijovs? That's just going to be stuck in there for a moment. We're going to open up some harps. Nice. Where are we going with it? Yeah, in the fall, I'm forced to blow my nose live on YouTube. See, kid just got put away. We're going to call this, when it reaches 30 minutes, we're going to call the video. I'm just going to do some playing. Ones I've been playing a lot are Gorka and also my Shippenall, because it just rings like a bell. It has the perfect consistency of a reed. Has that melodic, but it also has the squelch you hear in Munop that are used for dancing. Okay, we've got 1 minute left. I gotta cut the video short. Me and my wife are gonna watch a movie. I think the new Jurassic Park's out. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled. Be good to each other. I hope you're harping. I hope that you can harp and let go of your worries and let go of your concerns. I hope that your harping brings you joy. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for harpery. Again, Harp out.